Hello everybody, it's Tyler. It's the 10th of May 2025, and immediately if you notice anything in the Minecraft world, it's that I've actually decided to use a new launcher, the AT launcher, and I've decided to use this launcher to download the fabulously optimized mod, which now allows me to run the game. You can't see it because it's cropped, but like at 300 FPS, which is really fucking good. And yeah, pretty much. But what I really feel like should be happening here, am I getting lag spikes? I don't know. At the same time, I'm fucking tired at this point. I'm tired. But really what's going down here is I really have no clue what I want to do for this video. I have zero clue. If you could even tell, I didn't have a video planned for today. I usually have them planned in advance. I don't have a video. And if you notice that, that's just me. There was a really bad word there and I had to do what I have to do. But anyways, what's going on is I've really got no clue what the fuck I'm doing right now. Also, if I continue this stuff, like I probably will be still consistent, but if I continue this, I'm gonna name this series Fishin' and Chillin', probably, because I just like fishing and just chilling to talk with you guys. If you notice too, I'm making some renovations to the houses. I'm making some sand designs there, like smooth sandstone designs to the houses. This is still like one of my favorite worlds to play on, but I've been kind of taking a break because I just haven't had to play as much. And what's really fun is I'm able to play with the fog there. Oh my god, is it so fun. It's so fun. Because now, it looks pretty damn cool. It doesn't look like they're just spawning out of nowhere. It's like they're actually foggy or something. It's really nice. And I swore to myself I was never going to make this channel about me. Or am I running fast graphics? Oh, thank God. I thought am I running fast graphics? But no. I could have sworn on a time ago that I wasn't going to make this channel about my own muses and my own problems, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess I can talk about where I've been because I've kind of just been sitting on my ass doing nothing. Not really, but how do I even say this? So, without going, I'll go into detail with it. A few days ago, I had a conversation with a buddy, and if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know that I've just been kind of sitting around doing pretty much nothing but playing this game or doing anything else. And I had a conversation with someone, and I told them why I'm pretty much not working, and it's because, or working hard, it's because, wait, what the hell? Oh, because of the slabs. But anyways, I talked to them about it, and it really came down to me not wanting to put in the time to do it because I hated how long working out took and stuff like that. And straight up, they just said, so you're complaining about the sacrifices you have to make for this goal, even though you're going to have to make them anyways. And when I heard that, it was like, kind of like a switch flipped in my head, and I went, oh shit. You know what I mean? I realized in that exact moment that to achieve... Is this the mending bow? I think? Okay, we need to take off this gear. Anyways, I realized when it came to my goals and the things I wanted to do, I'm going to have to put in a lot more work than I'm doing right now. Like with this, I've just been coasting. I've just been posting consistently and that's it. I haven't been pushing the needle or pushing my boundaries at all. And I'm starting to do that with working out. I literally almost vomited last night because of how hard I went. And in all honesty, this has lure on it, but yet it feels like there's no luring happening. But yet, what I want to say was, I'm finally starting to focus more on these things that are important to me. Like, Photoshop art was something really important to me, but I took a little break because of how much time it took out of me. But yet here I am, and I'm finally making some more Photoshop art. I'm going to work on some vlogs. I'm going to start pumping out some more videos and stuff. And I'm starting to think of making more real content. And really what it comes down to is I realized I have to take a lot more things in my life seriously. These things aren't so cute anymore. Like dreams of working out and stuff. I thought that was so easy. I just go into the gym, and for 4 years I didn't go anywhere where I wanted to go. But I swear to God, now it's going to be a lot more different because I'm going to be finally taking this thing seriously. And I'm sure it's going to work out now because I'm finally caring about this thing and I'm not just going for the sake of going. But in some ways, I'm getting a little personal here, but it feels like the journey kind of ended a while ago. And what I mean by that is my main struggle in life was just really socializing and making friends. I think I've talked about this before. But it's like I beat the main story. I beat the main game, and I kind of don't know where else and what else to do or go now. It's just kind of weird. I'm in this weird limbo state where it's like, yeah, I got working out, skincare, freaking one day getting my clothes down because, I'm fucking broke and I'm not trying to spend money on clothes that I probably won't fit in a year or two once I get big as fuck. But you know what I mean? I'm looking at that and I'm just like, there's these things I want to accomplish and do, but yet at the same time, it's like they're not the main story. It's like the main story is completed and I've got the DLC content, but it's like it's not the main story anymore. It's been like it's almost like the show's on a pause. I used to see my life as like some show, my own little movie, my own story, but right now it feels like the movie's on kind of a pause. Even though I've got stuff I really enjoy and I want to keep doing, it just doesn't hit the same. And I can't lie, during the time I was struggling with friends and stuff, I was struggling like a bitch. I really was, in all honesty. But looking back on it, it's kind of strange. It's like that was like some of the best time I've had ever. And honestly, doing this now kind of getting me back into the groove of making video. I can't lie, but still, it's that thought process that I've kind of just not felt the same as I did before. And it doesn't feel like I need anything right now. That's the biggest thing. Before, it used to feel like I needed friends, I needed to know if I could get a girlfriend, and I've exceeded those goals in flying colors. But really, I don't need the sexy body. I don't need skincare. I don't need a nice wardrobe. I just am doing that for fun. It's like, it's nice to have those goals, but I don't have something that's pushing me like that anymore. I really don't. And I feel empty in that way. Even though I've got goals and I push myself and I'm accomplishing more and more every day. Like I got inspired by the Minecraft lava chicken, so I'm finally glazing my damn chicken for lunch. But yeah, it's like, it just doesn't hit the same anymore. And I just don't even know what to do. I don't know if this is like a bad thing I'm feeling. Because you know what it really is? And I know I'm just talking a bunch of shit right now, but what it really is like, I've never given myself a chance to live an actual life before. And what I mean by that was, I didn't grow up pretty happy as a kid. And then recently I had to go through some shit just to get where I am now. Some really bad shit. And where I am now, it's finally quiet. It's like I could just look outside, the birds are chirping. I can just wake up and go to bed and just live a day like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Just live a day for once. Not thinking about what I have to do to achieve the goal and stuff. So it's a double-edged sword in that way. It's like I'm chasing an idea and this like crazy-ass dream. But at the same time, or no, part of me wants to chase this crazy-ass dream, but at the same time, the peace and quiet that comes with this life is like absolutely insane, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like I have such a good foundation, such good friendships, and I'm almost out of college and I can literally do whatever I want. And that's the weirdest part. I know exactly what I want to do after all of this is done. Like I have the whole plan. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to go down because this took a fucking while, but I understand that if I want to do anything in this life and create some greatness, then I'm going to have to put in the work. I had to put in a lot more work than I'm used to. And that's the thing. I never took any of this shit too serious. And I think I'm just recording this to tell you guys that I guess I'm trying to take this more seriously. And at some point I want to make some more content. I want to make some real content, which is more focused on what I'm interested in. I want to make some survival forever world videos. And that's the thing. I always looked at how people can build those mega builds and be like, how the fuck do they do it? It's just because they took it seriously. I never took this shit seriously. I'm like, why would you take a game seriously? I get it now. I fucking get it. Like, it's a game that someone loves and they want to take it seriously. This world is something that means something to them. You know what I mean? And I never thought of it that way. I was just like, oh, they're thinking about what they could do for content. And maybe they did think about it as what they can do for content, but at least they took it seriously. I thought they just saw this shit as fun. You can find it fun, but you gotta be serious with it. Because I feel like that's just not fair. That's just absolutely not fair. Yeah. But I guess besides that, we can just chill here and enjoy the world here. And yes, I'd like to say it's a pseudo survival world based on what my friend told me. He's like, I wouldn't say survival. Fuck you. I used Spectator to get some cool ass pics for the thumbnails, bitch. That's it. That's it. Okay? And also, if I want to open it up to LAN, now it's open up to internet. So that way I can host a fucking server on this thing. Or like a technical server, I guess. What I can do though is I can run through the mods that I have installed. So I have Dynamic FPS, Terra whatever, I forget most of the names of them, but I have like the Sodium Extra, I have Sodium, I have the Reese's Sodium options as well. I have it's the fabulously optimized pack, and it really boosts performance. Like on a brand new world, this is pushing like 500, no, not even 500, it went up to like 900 FPS at some point. You can go really high with the FPS here. I might even reduce it just because of battery power. Oh wow, my GPU is actually holding up pretty damn well. Before it will be like 82, 100. But yeah, I think as you can see here, one of my favorites is continuity, where they connect the glass textures together. It finally makes the glass actually look like something good. As you can see here, I've kind of started the renovation process as well. I added some hay bales, some lights here. I kind of felt like building this with Deep Slate, because there was a time where I built this with Deep Slate. It didn't look too well, so I kind of switched it up. Besides that, not much else has been done. Yeah, the city center, I have the fountain and the thing, there's Joffrey. Oh, I also raided Ocean Monument, which caused a few of these guys to die. I caused 3 of them to die, but I got 3 sponges in each of their names, so that's at least good. I also like how this is like slightly raised more than the other. Kind of looks nice. It kind of creates variety. I think you guys have seen this here. This is the landing pad for whenever the Happy Gas get introduced in June. I think that's going to be really awesome. My next builds are going to be Sugarcane Farm, a Creeper Farm, and Creeper Farm, Iron Farm, and it's also going to be a Lava Chicken area. Those are the next ones. I'm going to build them over there, and then I'm going to build a minecart system, because now I have elytras, I have shulker boxes and shit, so that's all fun and dandy and stuff. But I think I don't think I need to show you the XP grinder yet. I was gonna go show you the XP grinder. I don't need to show you guys the XP grinder yet. I'll probably do it for like Forever World videos, because those are like some of my favorite channels. Dialco, Lovestar, Marlowe, those are like some of my favorite channels. If we were to go here, however, you can see I've been experimenting with designs for my Forever World. I really want to provide depth to something that's kind of blocky, so I kind of gave this idea that there's like conveyor belts maybe going down or something like that. It kind of gives the idea, I guess it's like just like in spirit. This is completely just design. That's usually supposed to be like blinds, I guess, or something. But here it's like entirely just design. I think I've shown off the Copper Golem recently, but I built, this is based off inspiration as well, by the way. I forget the channel. There's like 2 channels that made this type of Copper Golem. I made it with oxidized copper in the crates. But yeah, here's the Copper Golem. It lights up at night and then dims in the daytime, which I really like. And I also made a wall design here too. I kind of fucked with the redstone here because you know I'm not good at redstone. And that's why the top is so freaking huge, because I had to build this 2x2 elevator, I guess, for the redstone. Here's a fountain design I found online too. I just added my own like things to it. And here, I think you can tell already, I started trying to experiment with sandy homes. and I came up with this. And because I'm already going to be in the Badlands biome, I assumed I might as well use terracotta. I used a website to... Oh, I thought I heard music. I used a website to generate gradients between blocks. So I did sandstone and acacia, and one of the blocks was terracotta. So I really tried to experiment with it, and this is what I ended up with, and I'm really happy with the answer. I don't know if I showed you guys this either. This right here is just a prototype. It's based off of Marlowe's videos, and like I think another inspiration off YouTube. I forget the channel as well, but it's going to be this idea of like this gigantic tree village that spans throughout all the trees. I'm going to grow out specific trees, and yeah, and then I tried to, because my idea was I was going to use bamboo for the tall ones there, and then use jungle wood for the buildings on the floor. This is like some idea I found, some inspiration, but I'm going to come up with my own. I'm going to try and take inspiration from different builds and go from there. This is one I tried building as well. It looked nice, but this is way nicer. And the way I like building too is with these types of buildings, I think of it as modular. So they're kind of like blocks. See, there's one block, two block, and then you connect the blocks and they make something like that. While this here was just an assortment of shapes. So I used wool to diagram this shape, then that shape, and then that shape. And if we go inside, I have this floor here, which I've got no clue on what to do yet. I mean, obviously I'm just going to fill it up. I might even invite Nisa over for interiors. And here we have this idea for like a chest room, because obviously it's just a little bit taller. It also protects from like zombies and stuff. But yeah, I kind of like this. And I don't know when's the next time I'm going to tap in. These were also made by Upside Down Stairs. Provided really awesome texture. I also did it in here. And that's why you kind of see that as well. Because it's like, the texture is here too. I really appreciate that. But besides that, I think I'm going to end this video here. If you like it, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. Hopefully I can continue making some good content for you guys. I love y'all. Peace out.